Hi, this is Dan with Learning to Smoke, and today I'm joined with my good friend Susie Bulloch from Hey Grill Hey, and today we're going to be doing a gooey butter cake.
I'm so excited.
So, got the ingredients here for gooey butter cake. Now, gooey butter cake is a St. Louis tradition, something for where I'm from. I grew up on it, and I share it with my family, and now today I'm going to share it with you.
And me.
And Susie, of course.
I'm so excited.
Gooey butter cake gets its origins back in the 1930s. Back in St. Louis, there was a baker that had mixed up the ingredients for cake. And since this was during the Great Depression, they wanted to make sure that they didn't waste anything. And so they decided to put it out for sale, and it became an instant hit. And it has been in the St. Louis area for about 100 years now, and I'm excited to share it with you all today.
I mean, gooey butter cake,
Yeah.
just the name alone would make it an instant hit. Okay,
Yeah,
how do we get started?
All right, so first off, what we're going to do is we're going to take some yellow cake mix. Just take a box of yellow cake mix, or if you are the ones that likes to make the cake mix on your own, great, go ahead, do that.
I am all about semi-homemade.
There it is. Got a stick of melted butter here. And then finally, we'll take an egg. Gooey butter cake, I love making this. It's probably my favorite treat from St. Louis. But we have some other dishes too. Like we have toasted ravioli. I think that's coming on. Like some people call it deep fried ravioli outside of St. Louis.
I have had that. I've done grilled ravioli.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
It's awesome.
Do that. And then we also have a St. Louis style pizza too. So what that is just very like cracker thin crust for pizza.
I love all kinds of pizza. Okay, tell me about pork steaks. Is that a St. Louis thing?
Definitely a St. Louis thing. So they just take the pork butt and just slice it up into steaks.
Because that's the first time I've ever had pork steaks was in St. Louis, and I fell in love.
You know, I gotta say, I'm glad that it's starting to catch on around the country because I remember for a while I could not find pork steaks anywhere. And I talk about pork steaks out here in Utah, nobody knew what it was.
But I'm seeing them now. Like Utah grocery stores are carrying pork steaks, and they're so good.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all caught the vision. So now we got this mixed up and good to go. We're gonna put this into our pan here, our 8x8 baking dish. You can also use a 9x11 if you want, but we're gonna do a 8x8 today.
It's almost like a pie crust.
Yeah, feels like it. We're just gonna smash that in. Just make sure you get all the corners, make sure it's in there evenly.
It already smells great.
So we got that set aside now. Now we're gonna work on our top layer for the gooey butter cake. And so what we're gonna do is take some softened cream cheese. Got a brick of it right here. Now we're just gonna put that in the bowl. Medium-sized mixing bowl, preferably. And next, we'll do a couple of eggs.
2?
Yep, 2 eggs works. And then the teaspoon of vanilla. And then we'll put in a little bit of this powdered sugar here. So we got 4 cups of powdered sugar, so that's what makes it really good. We're gonna put some of it in right now, probably about half of it. And as we mix, we'll slowly mix in the rest. You ready to watch this fly? I know, wearing a black shirt was a good idea today.
I'm out!
There it is, thank you.
His shoes are
Look, I got in a
covered.
fight with a snowman. And I lost. So let me make sure you mix it. There's no lumps in there because that softened cream cheese may get a little lumpy. So make sure it's smooth. And I think we got it pretty smooth right now.
This feels like a mix between like a cheesecake batter and like cream cheese frosting with the consistency.
Yes, exactly. Growing up in St. Louis, and I moved out west. I moved out to Utah, and I remember seeing these lemon bars. I didn't know what lemon bars were. I only grew up on gooey butter cake. And so I remember seeing them at a party once. I went to go reach for it and grab one. And it got this really strong taste of lemon, which I was not expecting. And I've hated lemon bars ever since.
Oh, they're so good though. Lemon bars are the best.
Nah, there's...
You just have to know what you're getting into though.
I think that's it. They've been ruined for me now, but it's okay because I've got this, and that's what I need in my life.
That looks amazing already. Yep.
You think we're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be just fine.
All right, so now that's on the grill, we're gonna come back in about 35, 40 minutes. So to ensure the doneness of the gooey butter cake, we're gonna use a toothpick. Now, normally when you do this with baked goods like cakes and brownies, normally you want that to come out clear. But with gooey butter cake, we wanna make sure they've got a little bit of stickiness on there, a little bit of gooiness. Otherwise, it's not gooey butter cake, it just becomes butter cake. So you can see it's a little gooey, not too much, looks just right to me. Now let's pull that off. I wish y'all could smell this right now, because Smells amazing. You got that cream cheese and the yellow cake mix in there, mixed all together. Of course, the sugar doesn't hurt either. Oh, it's awesome. So the next step is to let it cool. I think this is the part that's going to take a lot of patience because you want this to completely cool before you serve it up. It's not like cakes or brownies or other baked goods like that where you want to serve them a little warm and it's perfect. You want this to be completely cooled off because it's got gooiness in there. So if you cut into it even like 15-20 minutes, it's going to be a little more runny and it's not going to have that experience there. Because normally when you serve gooey butter cake, it's thick, it's solid, a little gooey, but it's amazing. So what we'll do is let this cool off. Normally I let it cool off for about 2 hours. So make sure you plan ahead of time when you're making this stuff. But while it's going to cool off, I've got some powdered sugar I'm going to sprinkle on top. Because that's what we do in the Lou. Okay. Now we sit and wait. So now that the gooey butter cake has been sitting and resting for a while, it's time to slice into it. I normally recommend using something in plastic like this plastic knife right here. It's easier to cut into baked goods like that because if you use metal, as you probably experienced, it just sticks to it.
It's sticky and gummy.
Exactly, and so we'll use this to scoop it out, but we'll slice with this.
Okay. Dibs on a corner piece. I want all of this like bubbly, crispy, shattery brown edgeness. I'm so sad I've never really had gooey butter cake before.
There we go. Have it right there.
But I feel like very privileged to be getting this from like a St. Louis native son.
Well, I hope I did it justice here for you. All right, so now's the moment of truth. We take a bite and let's see what she thinks. She's never had this before. I know what it's gonna taste like, but let's see what she thinks. To translate that, she said, it's really good.
It's perfect. It's ooey, it's gooey, it's buttery. You get that, like that classic yellow cake flavor on the bottom, but it's a different consistency. It's not a light, fluffy cake. It's a like dense, almost like a brownie or a blondie kind of chew with like this gooey, buttery, cream cheesy topping. The texture is awesome. The flavor is fantastic. It's like classically sweet, but not too sweet. You know, you get like the tanginess of the cream cheese.
I grew up having this dessert as a kid, whether my mom made it or whether we got it at the local grocery stores. And I'm happy to pass that on to my next generation, even though I live far away from St. Louis now. I introduced it to my kids and now they're hooked on it too. So hopefully it'll be a dish there for generations to come.
Yeah, my kids
and for yours too.
My kids are gonna love this, for sure.
All right, so thanks for watching this video about gooey butter cake. Make sure to keep watching videos here on my channel with Learning to Smoke. Also follow me at learningsmoke.com on my website. And in the meantime, I want to thank Susie Bulloch for being here with Hey Girl Hey. Make sure to check out her channel. She's awesome. She does it all. So thank you for watching. And in the meantime, hope your days are filled with good friends, good times, and good barbecue.
Oh my gosh, and gooey butter cake.
That.